Ah, boo! I forgot to change my thumbnail. Whatever. Whatever. We'll just draw it out. Hi! Welcome to the Mid Lane Kingdom. Thanks for coming to the MP Chan stream. How are you? Thanks for joining Corrupted Studio. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. You do much today? Christmas Eve? School, work? Games? Animation? I suspect you did animation. I suspect you did animation. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Who's Maya? Maya is this person from Arpeggio of the Blue Steel. I have never seen this show. It is a request from one of our viewers. And because it's a request, I'm doing it. But very quickly though. It's only a short, quick one. No love. No love in this one. Maybe we go with something a bit more exciting. Not that one. Where is it? Your request of yes, you can. So kawaii, thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. You can absolutely do a request. Though it's not guaranteed that I'll do it, but you can definitely make a request. That's not a problem. Now, just keep in mind though, I might botch your favorite characters if you make a request. There's a good chance that I just break it. So, keep that in mind. I probably should have started with a cup of water. Right, we'll continue this. I want to thin this down a bit. Seemed a bit too long. This shape is a bit weird too. Go this way, that's fine. What the hell's going on here? That's alright. Where's the back of this hair? There it is. Grab this, clean this up a bit. Hey. And I think that's a skin layer. And we'll erase that too. Alright, since it's mainly done, I just want to go over the lines one more time. Because these are really rough lines. I want to make it nice and tidy. Don't look at the bald head. I've got the shadow here. I should probably make it some harsher shadows. I say that because ah, damn. That's gonna be hard. Let's do it this way then. I say that because she's supposed to be out in like bright daylight. I have to redo the eyes, I think, but I'll paint over it afterwards. Maybe. It's really cool. Thanks. I assume you mean the picture. I assume no one thinks I'm actually cool. Feels bad, man. I don't like this section too much. I want to give it a bit of a rough look, but not untidy. I want to clean up like these random edges here. Do this a bit nicer maybe. Instead of my usual stacking the lines way, I might go with the clean stroke way. I think it just gives a better impression, especially for this picture. Put a brush size 12 here. The face isn't quite right, but I'll adjust it afterwards. So these kind of small details in the hair I'm adding as I go along, rather than doing it in the rough. Because the small details I find really hard to trace over. So if I was doing this and it had, you know, small details everywhere, I would be taking ages to redo it. So I prefer to do it this way. Go with that. Keep it nice and rough. Sketch looking vibes. And I just want to make sure the line widths are nice. So for example, this is too thick and this is too thin here. So I want to make sure it's nice and balanced. Then の太さのバランスをちゃんと取っておきたい。ここで調整しておく。So this is a problem because all of this are lining up like this, which is not nice. So I'm going to drop this one a bit low. This one actually come low as well. So let's drop this here. Actually, I don't think it's a problem even if I leave a gap there. It's fine. Just paint it in or something. The hair is way too rough and then now it doesn't look right. Hello, thanks for joining. How are you? My eyes are stinging, but I think we'll make it through. It's fine. We'll survive. We're doing the hair here. So I can leave gaps in the tufts of hair, but they're still connecting in your head because, you know, the brain's amazing like that. But I want to make sure they line up though, otherwise it looks horrible. Oh, you should bring up my Arpeggio of Blue Steel. My references. Facial expression is bigger. The facial expression is not final. I did try the big one. It should be a big one, honestly, but I always struggle with big mouths. Always a struggle. Looks way out of proportion. And actually, in real life, I don't move my mouth as well. Like when I speak, I tend to mumble. So I think it's my personal awareness of myself that's going up in my drawing. Unfortunately. That's horrible. Look, that's a terrible line. I want to draw it in one hit. That's okay. That is alright. Now this looks way too plain. So I'm actually gonna connect. I'm gonna redraw that maybe. I wanted to make it a bit thinner, but I don't see the point of it. Let's just drop it actually. We can play around with this a bit here. And make it a bit fancier. So many good bubble tea options. So what do you buy? I got all of them. Yeah, okay, buddy. She looks stupid, doesn't she? She looks like she needs this on her head. Maybe she's not stupid, I don't know. Now, this is not part of her character design, so it might be breaking a few rules, but I think it makes it more interesting. So, it's in there now. It's hard to stick with the character's original design, especially if against things you're good at, right? So for example, I really like drawing these eyes, like these kind of eyes, and then maybe not that kind of eyes. These kind of eyes. But then when the character has this as their eyes, it's just like like it's like, come on man, that's what I'm bad at. Why you gotta be this way? So sometimes I'm just gonna modify it. Especially things with color, like for example, you're trying to draw a character in a night scene, but their color is supposed to be bright red. You can't get bright red at night. It's gonna turn into some kind of purple because of the dark blue hues from the sky and all that kind of nonsense, you know? Then in the end, the color end up looking a bit strange. Or like if your sense of color is different from the original creator. So for example, Mama actually draws characters with very high saturation. If you look at Nekomachi Momo or Kokoa Ren, who I draw as well, the saturation is so high. But the problem there is I don't draw like that, right? I draw with very unsaturated pale colors. So it's hard for me to draw them while drawing the rest. So if I draw like a different clothing option, if I choose the colors, the clothes don't match the rest of the character kind of thing. That was a huge struggle. A bit unbalanced, isn't it? Side's not right. Just have to distance it a bit from the face, I think. Okay, that's a bit more balanced, I think. I think that's fine. I don't need to draw the back of the head, actually. I'm only trying to replace the existing lines. So the lines, for example, this doesn't have a line here, so I don't need to draw that yet. Just have to draw some of the existing. I used to draw everything with a close gap, but now I feel like better off not closing some gaps. I finished watching Hawkeye. It was a great show. You should watch it if you haven't seen it. It wasn't the most exciting because it's Hawkeye, obviously, but still good, I think. It's very Christmas. It's very Die Hard. Like, if you like the Die Hard movies, you probably would enjoy this. It's just Christmas and explosions. The facial balance is probably a bit weird here. I want to draw the face with a bigger brush. I need the face to stand out. I should have done that on a new layer. Let's do it on a new layer. I'm worried now. Too square. She actually has a pointy chin. He actually has a long face and a pointy chin, so... do I do it? Not too long. Oh, let's find out. Let me go erase the skin layer. We'll clean it. Oh my god, my legs are numb. Ah, I can't feel it. Still alright, I think. We'll stick with this. We'll adjust it as we need. It looks really weird though. Why is the chin so pointy? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. How does that look? That's fine, we'll draw it again later if I don't like it. Oh, this side's too thick, so let's thin it out a bit. Way too thick. Brush size too big now. Go back to 12. I'm gonna just put this in for now temporarily, and then we'll cover it with the bow afterwards. I think we're fine. I don't think I'll forget. Remove the hair over the line art afterwards as well. I want this to be a fairly thick line, but not so much that it stands out. But it is a solid object, so I want it to be a thicker one. Well, alleged thick object, because she's apparently a hologram, right? Oh, not as physical as a hologram can get. So the problem here is this. Because I'm drawing it straight off a rough, it could be any of these three lines that I have to use. So I have to adjust it over and over again every time I do that. So to prevent this, generally you want to clean up your rough arts really well. Or some people draw it multiple times. So they go from o rafu to rafu and then shitagaki. And some people have a second shitagaki, for example. And they go from there. Since I'm doing a quick one, I'm not going to go through all those steps. I'm gonna keep it nice and simple here. Some of the angles are a bit weird, but fine. Really, no one's gonna be looking too much at this, despite it being yellow and standing out like mad. Alright, the bow. Does the bow have ribbons? It does. Although this that's a fan art, hang on. It should do, but this is a fan art, so I don't want to rely on it. I can't see. It has huge ribbons. The fan art was wrong. The fan art gave her two flimsy ribbons like this. That's not it. She has big, luscious bows. It's fine, it'll do. Bit big. Let's shorten this head. Oh, is that bug? No, no. It's fine. We're fine. We're good. I'm not gonna put a line on the... That's a bit too big. I'm not gonna put a line on the strings here. I'm just gonna paint it over because I don't want it to be too defined. Giant bow round 2. Now that I look at it zoomed out, this is really wonky. Apparently in traditional art schools you're taught that about every 10 minutes you should get up and look at your art from a distance. But I have Zoom, so you know, that works out. Come on. Cooperate with me. Great. Very good. What's the lower ribbon like? It's just normal standard straight one, right? There's no fancy tips like this or anything. I'm gonna curve it a bit just to add a bit of additional information and detail to it. Even though the the original art shows it being straight, I'm gonna add some detail over to it. This should be reasonably curved, I think. I'll paint this. Curvature looks a bit weird here. Alright, the dress drawn this way, but I don't like this other line here. I want to make it slightly more parallel. Drop this in. Now this normally is frills, but I'm not gonna put it in here. A bit thick. I'm gonna drop this a bit lower. And the hands, of course. You're gonna be very casual about the hands. pop it there. Only thing left is the face. Let's redraw this a bit because it looks so bad. Yes, fairly standard eyes, but I'm me, so no standard eyes around here. Just add a bit of detail to it. Komakaku kaite. まつげちょっと足して。こっちも this side too. Now this side feels like it should come out a bit more. Maybe we'll do this. No, but that doesn't match the left. A thin line here for the top of the eyelids. And this eye should be generally okay. She just has a big oval eye. Usually I don't draw the oval eyes, I draw oval with the tips cut off kind of deal. Square on the bottom. Ah! I should probably organize some dinner. I have no food. Wonder if Spot shit opens on public holidays. If this doesn't work out, I'll just chop off the bottom like this again. Hopefully should be fine. Hey! Being attacked by mosquitoes. This is not oval enough, is it? Take this part or rotate it a bit. I need to round it up a bit more. Is this still okay? This is fine. Omari Mayu. Add a bit of definition there. Where am I? I'm lost. This way. Ah! He has a small dot nose, so this will do. I don't like that angle. Let's rotate it a bit. And we'll leave it at that. Oh, that's going to be covered by the hair. Alright, let's do the hair layer very quickly. I can turn this opacity back up because I need to see the hair layer. Be a 15 and it won't matter. Let's not do that. This is gonna be a nightmare. That's too thin. I think it's too thin. A little bit thicker because it's a silhouette, right? So it needs to be reasonably noticeable. Having a well-defined silhouette actually helps make a character recognizable. So it's quite important if you're doing fan art. But no one's going to pay attention to the details out here, so as long as the face is cute, that's all that matters. It can be a bit rougher than normal. Quickly fix. Turn off the shadows.はみ出しているとこをちょっと直しておく。そしてこうやって紙を入れて開けてきれいにする。これでいいかもね。よし! So, let's clean this line up a bit because we just destroyed it.ここらにはみ出しているところ線を押さないと。こことか。こことか。の線は全然かけてない。I haven't drawn this line at all, so I'm gonna quickly fit it in here.ここのまでかいリボン消えたけど、どうする？I'll do it on a new layer. The missing ribbon on a new layer. I was doing that bug thing again, but it wasn't. It's fine. We survive. And there's a gap there. Oosh. Good evening, everyone. MP Corporate Studio, of course, Muffin. Hello, Dudesy Cutie Patootie. I hope I read that in time. I got way too focused. Way too focused. Thanks for coming back. Nice to see you twice in a day. What have you done today? Did you end up going to parties? Going to meet people? Stay at home, play games, which is always nice too. To be completely honest. Bugger this one, bugger this one. Get rid of all these lines. But I don't like this hair. I'm gonna redo it anyway. Let's just leave that in for now. Get rid of this. Let's fix that skin color here. It's not looking quite right. Have any skin color left here? Maybe that should have been skin color actually. Let's do the hair first, I guess. Where is it? There it is. Merry Christmas, MP. Merry Christmas, NATO. Thanks for joining. No party neighbors loud enough here from a distance, just watching. My neighbors, dude. My neighbors play techno. Like, it's okay because I like techno as well. But it just surprises me, like out of nowhere. You just be at home and out of nowhere you just hear techno. I was like, what? How are you not asleep at this hour kind of thing? Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Then it gets balanced by me singing loudly every night, so you know, not angry at my neighbors or anything. In fact, I'm surprised they're not angry at me. Look at this, my chat, they're so friendly, that's insane. Chat, dude. Friendly chat, wholesome chat. Wholesome chat, unbelievable. I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes though, come on bruh. Please leave me alone on Christmas, man, let me enjoy my drawing stream. Wholesome chat, yes. Say so chat. Eyes, dude. Wholesome chat sus. Not sure if wholesome at all. Nah, you guys are alright. You guys friendly and nice. Could be worse. I've had worse people. Some people try to get me to say some strange names that would get me banned on Twitch. They think they're funny. I said it. I didn't know. I was too new. Got baited. And I didn't get banned though. I just deleted the VOD instantly. I was like, buggered. Why do I even try? But it's okay because I was accentuating my voice and my pronunciation at the time. Like, even if you heard it, you wouldn't think it was what he was trying to get me to say. Anyway, we're working on this cute girl. Kawaii, kawaii. We're gonna merge all the layers after this anyway, so and just what is that? Just be happily erasing everything, like drawing on the same layer, kind of garbage. I have to fix this though. Where is it? There it is. Let's do it on a new layer. So the hair is supposed to be coming out. What? You know, like the hair is supposed to be coming out like this, like we learned from our previous Boko Sensei picture, but it's like I didn't draw this section in. Right, cleaning the back as well, fill in any missing spots. Are you guys active on Pixiv? Do you guys use Pixiv much? What platforms are you on? Are you on Pixiv, Instagram? I mean, I only use Twitter and Pixiv. And I know Nato follows me on Twitter, and so does the Muffin. Oh. What is that? I think this is a gap in the skin, actually. Hey. No, it's not. What is that? Man, oh my lord, this mosquitoes thing. I feel like I stuffed something up. I feel like I hit it later. I'm not supposed to hide. Oh no, Pixiv. I have been into it almost a year now. Yes. Yes. I think all of this just needs cleaning up. Twitter is probably the best way to find illustrators, because most of them are active on there. I heard that if you want like drawing jobs, you actually people actually end up looking at Twitter for like illustrators to hire. One of the freelance sites, Skeb, also integrates with Twitter. In fact, it integrates so much, they let you know if one of your Twitter artists that you're following joins Skeb. Seems like Twitter is fairly important in that industry. I actually don't use Pixiv anymore. Pixiv is good because there's competitions and stuff. If you guys seen Black Clover, there's a Black Clover art competition going on, due by like Feb or something, end of Feb. I'm not gonna take part, but I was thinking about it. Kodansha, and I think it was Monthly Shonen something. Monthly Shonen, whatever it was. I heard they were making a... Don't you have DeviantArt account on Pinterest? No Pinterest. No Pinterest. DeviantArt, I don't like DeviantArt. DeviantArt is not a thing. Oh, there you go. the hell happened here? DeviantArt's not a thing, man. No one actually good is on there. Like all the top tier, what do you call them? DeviantArt is just art students just gathering and doing nothing about it, really. That's how I feel. Like all the top tier fan art, not fan artists, what am I saying? Artists that go into like, you know, VTubers, agencies, and the ones that are winning competitions for like Fate Grand Order, all of them are on Pixiv. I mean, some other Western creators use DeviantArt, obviously, but I suppose, I don't even know if Mark Brunet is like on DeviantArt. Mark Brunet is actually one of the character designers, lead artists, whatever, for Blizzard, and now he's left to do his own like drawing academy kind of thing. I don't know if he uses DeviantArt, but where's my layer? There it is. But the way I see it, DeviantArt is just really bad Pixiv. Because I've committed to this anime art style, and that's all I've ever wanted anyway. So no point in going to DeviantArt. Merry Christmas, Mr. Browser. Merry Christmas. Just passing by. I'll go sleep. Alright. Good night. Thanks for coming in to say hi. Nice to see you. Hope you have a good sleep. Sweet dreams. Hope you catch Santa. Wait, do you have the social distance from Santa? If Santa comes in, you can't just tackle him to the ground? I'm missing a few lines here. Let's go and... put this back in, turn this down. Like I missed a whole bunch of lines. 5 is too big. Still 3 hours before Christmas. Yeah, it's already that time. I probably need to go soon as well. Go out to church. Ah, these lines are too big. Smaller lines, smaller lines. This should be brown here, actually. Alright. Alright. Brown it is. Is it? No. Get rid of this layer. I don't know what layer that is even. This one. Well, the yellow one's on top, so let's just keep using the yellow. Ato 3時間か、クリスマスまで。どうしよう。Have I told you guys that I was dared to release a situation voice line? So like a voice pack pretending that I'm talking to like a lover, saying, you know, Merry Christmas, thanks for the present, like with a script. That's something people would be interested in. Oh no, I just shoot myself on this. That would be the worst. That'd be so creepy. Thanks for your Christmas present. Your horror recording. I just die of embarrassment. Eh. God, the mosquitoes, they bite. Where's the bottom half? There's the bottom half. I think Google translates some stuff really wonky. Like if I say something about a mosquito bite, I think it's literally gonna say mosquito bite. Like, I think it's literally gonna say a mosquito opened its mouth and bit. Just watch out when you're using Google for translations. It'll still make sense. People understand what you're saying, but it'll just be really weird. Background here. Some spots we didn't get earlier. Now they showed up again. I feel like the line art ruined it. I feel like it was a lot better before I put in the line art. Alright, gotta go now. At the climax. Alright. Merry Christmas, mosquitoes. Very nice. Hope you enjoy your movie. Resident Evil. Wait, no, you're watching? I don't know. Watching Resident Evil, welcome to Raccoon City. I see. I thought you were playing Resident Evil while watching Raccoon City or something like that. I see. Thanks for joining. What's happening? Let's start with really dramatic lighting. Like this kind of lighting. Why is that one section not in the shadows? Damn you. Since we've done this, let's go back to my picture. Just want to look at the reference. Because we're looking down at the ground. What is the ground? Is it like metal? I mean, she was standing on the ship, right? He was standing straight on top of a ship. It's on top of a piano on a ship. She's on top of a piano on a ship. Wow. Let that sink in. She's standing on top of a piano on a ship. What does piano sound like, look like even? Grand piano. It's very shiny, isn't it? It's black, but it's very shiny. It's a very wet gray black color. How is he standing? Oh, the lid has to be closed, I guess. It's a closed lid piano. Huh. But why? I suppose there's some character story with it, but is it wooden color? It's very wet and organic looking black. But I don't want to do this because it's so dark. It has to be blue reflecting off it somewhere. Can't be. No, it's not this color. Okay, there has to be reflections of the sky. There's no way there's no reflections of the sky. What's playing the piano? In my head, the theory is there, but this looks way too dark. I want it to be brighter, but what can I even do? Aha. Okay, temporary background. Ship is down there, so the ship is grayish. Now, instead of white, want a bit of blue. Like this. Then we're gonna go with blue. Let me type. Okay, that's good. Put one here. Bit too long though. Probably about here. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Bit too big. 3. Bit more gap. 1, 2. There's 2 keys here. 1, 2, 3. The perspective is all wonk. So. Fine. We'll adjust. Let's get rid of it first. Hang on. So this is the piano, right? And then essentially this is there, so the keyboard, well, the keyboard section of it has to come out like this, I think. No? Perspective wise? No? Increase this a bit. 2. Where are we going with this? Okay. 1, 2. Should I use the? I have perspective line tools up here, but I'm not using them. I probably should have. Would have made my life a lot easier. Okay, now though, doesn't matter. That's a bit too wide then. Three. 2 key, 1, 2. Doesn't have to look exactly correct. It has to look the part. Honestly, close enough. Instead of white, I want a slightly blue section here. Too blue, too blue. Gray for the ship. Put it on another layer underneath this. Now, let's merge this. Fix this, and then thin this out. A bit. Probably some well-shaped keys. A bit better. Like flat sticks at the moment. Some people put real amounts of effort into the background, which is insane, dude. And then now I want to really thin my brush down. Back to my chat. And then, especially with the double keys, generally I don't have to fill out the whole thing, I don't think, as long as I have some bits and pieces here and there. Be this one this way, half here, this one this way. And then I have to do some shading magic. Oh, that's too much. Bit bluer maybe on this side. Humu. I don't like this one section. Okay, so let's out a bit. And outline. That's a horrible background. I hate this. Horrible background. Because I wasn't planning it to begin with, but you know, we'll live with it. I remember when I had to draw the umbrella. God, that was a nightmare. Drawing a bloody umbrella. Never drawn an umbrella in my life. I'm not even an umbrella person to begin with. Like, as soon as it rains, I just walk through the rain anyway. I'm gonna take the back of the hair out. Because it's messing with the... with the shadows too much. I'm here to report you for abuse to umbrellas. They don't appreciate it. I would like to apologize to the Umbrella Society, especially the Penguin. I would like to say I have nothing against umbrellas. It's my personal choice to not to use them. Hey. Just grab this color. I'm gonna change all these colors later on anyway. It's way too dark. It's way too dark. Better. Still too blue, I think. Maybe not that kind of blue. The skin, if you pay attention to the skin, is purplish blue. This is like very, not lime, but cyan. I hate this lighting. I absolutely hate this lighting. Not anymore. Oh no, it's on protect alpha, that's why it's not working. Lighting from the front. Change your plans, I don't like this. Let's go back to our old way of doing lighting. I think Momo started streaming. Looking at the time, it probably is about right. I've been going through a bit of a resisting Momo kind of phase, rebellious phase. Haven't drawn Momo, haven't watched Momo. Feels bad, man. This blue color is not right. Honestly, this blue color is not it. As Saito Naoki Sensei described it, it looks smelly. This color stank. Well, realistically, if I was trying to be realistic, it has to be a blue shadow, but I think it's fine if I don't use a blue shadow. Let's go with a red shadow. My heart is telling me a red shadow would look good. It wouldn't make any sense. Look at that. So much nicer. It wouldn't make any sense because it's the blue sky that's supposed to be reflecting, not the red lights. But it looks good. I don't know how our close folds go though. A lot of folds here. Isn't it her piano red? I don't know. The seat is red. Look, this is what I have. This is all I have. So is her piano? I have no idea. Clearly, I don't know my lore. So having said that, though, I need to pay attention to my this thing shading. I have to change the shadow of the skin later on. Alright, let's use some advanced techniques. Selection. Bam. Can't go wrong with this one. Looks alright. I'll fix this later. This needs fixing. Advanced technique no jutsu. Selection. Bam. Okay. Wrong layer. I could do something similar here, but ow! Damn these mosquitoes. Tells you they're out to get me, man. Nobody believes me, tells me I'm crazy, but I tell you they're out to get me. It's a bit too intense there. Just here. Oi. So the shadow's small here because it's close to the gap, and then where it's saggy and loose down there. That's saggy and loose down there, that don't sound right. Where the cloth is a bit further from the where the cloth is a bit looser and further from the corset, I should say. And it ends up coming a thicker shadow, but it's also blurred. Not so bad. Kind of alright. Add some shadows to the hair. Is that right? I think so. Do that there. Move this way. It's actually darker up here as well, because there's more hair follicles. I'll move this in, fade it out a bit. No, I don't know what's going on with this though. Maybe I'll just and the hood's not cleaned up at all. Let's hide this for a second. Let's clean up these. Right, good. Tidy this up here. Skin color. Do that there, erase that here. Back to this part. Oh no, okay, that's already there. It's the hair that's blocking it. There's random skin parts there as well. I don't like the lines. It's very rough, and obviously I didn't put enough effort into it. But I hoped that my past ones would be a bit better than what I'm seeing right now. I'd expected better of myself. much, isn't it? Speaking of which, Yabatan was actually doing a Christmas lights stream the other day. He was in, I think it was Shibuya. Yabatan is a Norwegian man in Japan, and he does streams. I think it's generally stuff like what life is like living in Japan. But, that's some really, really funny stuff. Actually, generally like jokes. Actually, it's nothing about living in Japan. It's just straight out jokes. It's a shit posting channel. So funny though. Absolutely funny. I'm gonna paint this all shadow. Obviously, it needs to be in shadow because the head's there. How was this section come out though? Gonna be some lights hitting that area there. Definitely not there though, not that far. I don't even know what this is. Bring it down a bit. Ease it away a bit. Humu. Now. I haven't done the skin at all, actually. See, this is what I hate. This picture feels weird to me. But the skin is really yellow and then the shadows are red, and then now I'm like, where do I put the blush? And I go look at the original source and the skin color is identical. It's actually just this skin color. But like the original colors is throwing me off so much. What is this? Don't need it. Bam. If it were up to me. Alright, hang on. Probably be like around here. Stop doing it exactly this way. I can't. That's the whole point of matching fan art. Like a Pikachu that's strangely yellow is like, you know, it's not a Pikachu. See, this looks so much better. Look, this is really yellow and green. This is warm. You see a difference? Much prefer this color. I'm not gonna put blush though. She looks like a cool character, not a shy character, so no blush. I could just copy. No, that's not it though. Like, if you get a Pikachu with a weird color, it's not the Pikachu yellow, and it's like greenish, it just feels weird, right? The point is to put your characters into particular situations, particular shots. This is why I reversed the angle, because I didn't want to redraw the same situation or the same scene. And it's alright. I like the angle, I like the shot, the composition's nice, whatever. Background sucks. sure, but at the very least I have to match the colors. Like if this was some kind of request from, you know, a game company that says do me art of our character for our game, then I have to match the colors because that's the color palette. They could have merch that's being produced, and then I can't, if my art doesn't match the merch that they're selling, it's just gonna look really strange, you know, that kind of thing. Alright, I'm happy enough with this. Leah, oh, I wanted to merge it, but maybe not. Hang on. Put that off for now. Look at that. Looks fine without the thing as well. Merge all. Preserve invisible layers. Bam! Here we go. Oots, 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 oots. I then need to grab a copy of this, put this here, clip this, and then we'll Gaussian blur its value increase. Bam. And we'll tone this down a bit. Now we have Eero trace. I want to erase some of this here so it stands out a bit more. Get this up a bit. I want this section to be a bit redder. Let's just use this pen. I want this section to be a bit more well defined. I want the hair at the back to be less defined. Honestly, it's such a lazy piece. I'm ashamed of myself for even drawing this. I mean, I'm throwing it out in like, what, 4 hours? Less than that, 2 hours. It was 1.5 earlier today. And then how long have I been streaming for now? 1.5, 3 hours. Look at Discord. Got a message that says, my bitch ass, I got my headphones on, I can hear. Look at Discord. My god, dude, come on, man. Come on, man, like. Come on, man, like. That's my point, though, right? That's my entire point. Get the colors correct. I don't think that's even the correct colors. That's not the correct colors. It's just similar colors and patterns. Most definitely not the right colors. But then again, it depends on which year. Because some of them changed over the years as well. When there was original cell animation, it was really saturated. I have no reference for this. I have absolutely no reference for this. Now we're gonna merge all. Now we're absolutely gonna merge all of it. I've done my Eero trace. Preserve is good now. Good. Margaret. Okay, some of this looks really weird, so we're gonna adjust this. And I only did one shadow layer. It's only the Ichikage here. There's no Nikage at all. It's fairly unusual for my art. Decrease this with just some nice gradation to it. Her jaw's really low on this side. Or dark reds. I needed the color to separate this though. Toby Sensei, who I first was studying when I started my 90 days. Actually no, that was Seo Koji, but very recently when I started my Atsunuri, when I was studying him, and he really likes painting the skin lines with like a dark red, crimson red. It looks so good too. That's not it, is it? Quickly grab where the face should be going. The head's this way. Gonna come in here. Chop it in here. That means the nose is wrong. Means the nose is wrong. Get rid of the nose. Ignoring the outline of the face, looking at the eyes. It's gonna be the center. Pins off. Okay, oh, that's a bit better. Gonna put a bit of red shadow where the, oh, that's too much. Not this color, maybe red. Attack on Titan is some tragic stuff, man. Like when the sister and the kid got bullied out of the city and then just pretty much kidnapped. That was some heartbreaking. And then they got shot and killed. I hate sad stories. I absolutely do. Can't stand them. That's why I love shows like One Punch Man and Reincarnation Slime. Because they're just so overpowered. Undefeatable. Some good stuff. What? What? Why is it brown? Why are her eyes brown? Actually, in what? That's why you like ARP? Because they're overpowered. Bro, in the scene her eyes are blue, but in the rest of the Google image pictures in the wiki, she has brown eyes. Whatever, I'm painting the scene, so I'm gonna stick with blue. Blue now, too late. We'll do Seokoji eyes. We haven't done it in so long. Seokoji sensei ke no kurome o shio. Hashiburi ni. I still haven't started on Seokoji Sensei's new manga, or the Goddess Cafe Terrace. Not enough chapters. I hope he doesn't kill off anyone again. I'd be so upset. That's death. That one death broke my heart for decades. Because that's when I lost all my emotions. This way. This goes away. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This really isn't clean. Absolutely not clean. Not the clean anime style that people like. But it's fine. It's Atsunuri, right? You never finish a sentence. You said you think, but what do you think? What are you thinking? What are you thinking about? Could be the other direction. Oh, you liked ARP, you think? I see. Its hair sucks. It's missing highlights. But it also sucks in shape in general as well. I thought you were responding to me complaining about the hair, but apparently not, huh? Anybody da. God, this eye wonk. This eye all sorts of wonk. This looks terrible. This looks so bad. It's absolutely not the same quality. That mouse though. It's absolutely not the same quality of pictures I was drawing up until yesterday. Don't worry, I'll make it nice and cute. Hang on. Eventually, it's very important that you draw a girl that you can fall in love with. When you draw a mouth that you want to kiss. When you draw a hand, you want to draw a hand that you want to hold. Very important. The hell was that? The hell was that? Nope. Not exactly the best curve. Actually, let's start with this color first. There you go. Better. Filled with happiness and love. Wanna extend this just a This eye is way too low. Let's see if a mesh transform can fix it. I have bad experiences with this though. Oh, hang on. It was way too true. That's better. Highlights are too simple though. I want to do a bit better for the highlights. What is this? Merge. This down. Did by a bit more. Highlight there. Make blue opacity. Throw some in there. To do a second highlight of red. Then I'm gonna do a new layer because I want this in here, and I want it in hard light. No, I don't want orange. I want this sky is blue. Looking up at the sky. If I was any good at art, I would try to draw the sky and clouds in here. Anything there? No. Oi, 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 what the hell was that? That was a scary. That's gonna give me nightmares. I don't know it does that. Alright, let's make me a good artist then. I just wanted to cheat it with the filter and just do some effect, you know, like, but now I have to actually draw the damn thing out. Go with this. I'm gonna do the same here. I've started considering if I'm turning into something like Bob Ross. Like, talking to myself while drawing, and I'm about to plant some happy little tree. I've become much more questionable. Not that I'm saying Bob Ross is questionable. It doesn't feel like I'm a YouTube streamer. How is this? I don't like the color, so let's go changing the hue a bit. The brightness. Actually, right. I don't know what this is, I forget. There's nothing there. But let's merge that, and then I want to redo some of the highlights now. So I want this to be white and color this one as well. I still want this one to be red. Let's redo that. I still want this one to be blue, so paint over it. And we can look at doing them shooting star style. highlights. Throw in a pinky. I hate magenta though. Go red instead. Adidas highlights. What the hell? That's so scary. Oh no no no. Oh no no no. Better. Bit too high. I have to redo the highlights again as well. Yay, 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 yay. And then finishing piece. Or get into the finishing piece. Almost there. I haven't even done the highlights. Hang on. Second last finishing piece. And 54. I bet you Momo's already streaming. Bet you she's about to finish her stream. Absolutely is. 52 minutes where she's doing cake decoration. No one donated much. I don't think I can stream her content, but I think I can stream the chat. I'm gonna like, Oh, Nana-san is also streaming Smash Bros. Oh my god, everyone's streaming right now. I need to go and donate. I need to go and donate. I want to drop like a red. I want to go and drop like a red. But it's gonna hurt me. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't know. That's a terrible idea. He actually has like reasonably long hair. A bit red, but I think it's fine. Oh, that's too big. Right. Like this shape here, so we adjust. I'm gonna curl this out to kind of hide this awkwardness. It's reasonably awkward, the shape. I'm just gonna curl things out, make them stick out. That's another trick I use, especially when the face looks weird. I just cover it with hair. I can just do this. Suddenly it doesn't look weird anymore. Hidden techniques. Alright, highlights, almost there. If it's the brown, we want... Oh, I want something saturated. Oh, no. It's a bit redder, isn't it? I mean, that'll do. Okay, so this is going to be my first glowy highlight kind of thing. Oi. Not finishing a stream yet. I don't know, I still want to donate, but it's probably a terrible idea too. And we're gonna go with something lighter on top of it. Doing a very noob way of highlighting it. Because normally I would try to make the tufts of hair as three-dimensional as possible. I get the highlight color right. Like the color at all. She's shaking side to side, so she celebrated the Christmas. Something like this. There's so many things that are wrong, but I will declare this finished. That's about as fast as I can get, honestly. Should retry this. The pose is alright. Colors, no. I just hopped into it without any preparation. I tried to finish it too quickly. Maybe next time I can spend. Oh boy. I have no words. I know this is all broken. Absolutely broken. Or maybe I can fix it. I don't know. I hate this highlight zone. Let's see if I can go back. Maybe something subtle like this might be fine. I can't choose the right color for the highlights. We just give up and just go straight for white. So this is over there. This is up here. My colors are over the place. So if you look here, this is top left. This is top right-ish. Here's bottom left. This is top right. Because the color choices are everywhere, it looks really strange. And she has a intrusion in her head. But never mind that. Well then. I'm gonna call it that. Let's put some highlights back on here. I have no references for this. I really should have taken a reference. He drugged her. He drugged a ship. The face is really long. The actual design of the face is actually long too. I don't even know. The face was so long, it's strange. Yeah, I wish I had some more references. I looked at no references and that's why it turned out bad. Can't skip, can't cut corners. The lack of a blush. Ugh. Perspective is wonkier. Alright, well, since I have streamers I need to chase down. Thank you so much for joining. I'm sorry I killed another Arpeggio picture. I'll add this to the list of things I need to redraw. Getting really cold. Stay safe. Merry Christmas. And I'll be streaming again tomorrow. Tomorrow 13 hours, probably. Or until I get 100 subs, which is forever. So, yeah. Alright then, goodbye. See you next day. Boom. Honestly, it's a terrible picture. No one will there to watch. Well, that's the thing, right? I have to find people who will watch me. I'm hoping for it. I'm hoping that people will be home at Christmas doing nothing. Arg. Maybe tomorrow's not a good idea. Maybe tomorrow's not a good idea. Yeah. We'll reconsider. We'll think about it. But I'll have a, you know, multiple streams or a long day stream or whatever. It'll definitely be a stream. Alright then. Thank you all. Goodbye.